The ultimate midfielder? What do Mo Salah and Kevin De Bruyne have in common? Oh, you already know that one. Okay then, well, did you know that De Bruyne is really good at football? Oh, you got that too? Well, let's just look at how this Belgian superstar has become arguably the world's most complete midfielder. At age 6, De Bruyne was playing football for his local club KVE Drongen. 2 years later, the midfielder would show the sheer bloody-mindedness and determination that many would come to know by deciding the training wasn't good enough and moved to KAA Ghent. He was 8. At 14, he would move to the Belgian First Division with KRC Genk, and within a few years he would be a mainstay of the team, leading them to the league title in 2011. Those that worked with him remember him as a supremely talented and ambitious playmaker who hated losing, be it on the pitch, training grounds, or playing board games. The hype surrounding De Bruyne immediately raised the Hot Wonder Kid alarm at Chelsea HQ, and he was soon a Chelsea player, albeit allowed to continue to play for Genk on loan. Another loan with Werder Bremen would follow, and despite impressing there, he still couldn't hold a place in the Chelsea starting 11. He would head back to the Bundesliga, this time with Wolfsburg, in an £80 million transfer deal. He won Footballer of the Year in the German League, and he would soon be back in England, this time for Man City, where it's safe to say he has done alright.
Now, I personally got zero doubts that Kevin De Bruyne is who he is today, this fantastic, gifted footballer, because of the route he took to the top. He's a leader, he's consistent, and the way that he gets his teammates motivated and riled up is absolutely fantastic. It's not just the fact that he can do things that others dream of. Genuinely, some of those passes that he sees, he must have eyes in the back of his head. He's mercurial. Over the past few years, the one who's provided those frequent moments of magic, those bullet-like crosses, the one driving through midfield, taking on a defender, then whipping in a cross that no one else could see. That was Kevin De Bruyne. He genuinely is one of the best players the Premier League has ever seen, and definitely one of the best players I've ever personally seen.
He is the footballing equivalent of a quarterback. As his time at City has progressed, more and more he is deployed as a free 8. De Bruyne plays this role to perfection, using it to essentially function as 2 players in one. Spending a lot of time in central areas advancing the ball or recycling possession, but in the final third he often streaks out of that right half space on the overlap. Then the ball arrives to him, which he then whips in with pinpoint accuracy. If scientists were tasked with creating a perfect midfielder, Kevin De Bruyne may well be the outcome.